So far, I've heard from 160 Telford people. I truly value the information and examples you've shared. They've been incredibly helpful. I encourage you to keep reaching out. Your insights make a significant difference. I also thought it might be helpful for me to explain how the second reading of this bill works and its overall process. This law is called the Terminally Ill Adults End of Life Bill. But what does it propose? The law would change the law to say that people can be assisted to die. The patient must live in England or Wales, have been registered with a GP for at least 12 months, and be expected to pass away within 6 months. And importantly, they have the mental capacity to make an informed choice. The process will be for two doctors who are independent from one another to verify that the patient meets the eligibility. This will have to be done 7 days apart from each other. The patient would need to make two declarations which are witnessed and signed that they wish to die, and that they are not being pressured or coerced to make this decision. Then, a High Court judge would need to hear from one of the doctors, potentially the patient themselves, and anybody else that the judge wishes to speak to before approving this request. The patient would then have to wait 14 days after the judge approval. At this point, a doctor could prepare a substance for the patient to consume, but the patient would need to administer it themselves. No doctor or loved one could administer it for them. Anybody who is found guilty of pressuring, coercing or tricking a patient in making a declaration would be committing a criminal offence and liable for a prison sentence not exceeding 14 years in prison. Any doctor would have the right to refuse to participate in the assisting dying process. These are the safeguards that the new law proposes. I would be really keen to understand from you what your views are on this. From an international perspective, this would be the tightest safeguards in the world for assisted dying. Thank you once again for dedicating your time to support this important issue, and I can assure you that each and every email, letter and correspondence that I receive, I read.